The jungle air was thick, heavy with the scent of damp earth and the rhythmic, deafening song of cicadas. I sat on a thin mat in the darkness of the Malacca, my heart drumming a frantic rhythm against my ribs. When the shaman handed me the cup, the liquid was thick, bitter, and tasted like the very soul of the forest, ancient, dark, and uncompromising. For the first hour, there was only the waiting. Then, the shadows in the room began to breathe geometric patterns. Impossible in their complexity started to bloom behind my eyelids. The purge came suddenly. Not just a physical clearing, but a violent shedding of every mask I had ever worn as I collapsed back onto my mat. The floor seemed to dissolve, and I was no longer a person in a room. I was a consciousness floating in a void of liquid light. It happened in a flash of crystalline clarity. The boundary where I ended and the universe began simply vanished. I wasn't looking at the stars, I was the light traveling between them. I felt the slow, ancient heartbeat of the mounting of Renfrey's mass and energy of a hive of bees halfway across the world. In this space, I encountered what I can only describe as the golden thread. It was a lattice of shimmering energy that wove through everything, the trees, the shaman's song, the icarus, and a blood pumping through my own veins. I understood, with a certainty that reached my very marrow, that we are not separate beings struggling for survival. We are the universe experiencing itself through billions of different eyes. As I drifted through the sea of interconnectedness, a profound sense of peace washed over me. I realized that my anxieties, my career, my past mistakes, my fears of the future were merely ripples on the surface of a deep, eternal ocean. The vibration of love. I felt a presence that wasn't a person but a force. It was love, but not the romantic kind. It was a cosmic gravity, the fundamental frequency that prevents the universe from flying apart. The eternal now. Time collapsed. I saw my childhood and my old age as simultaneous points on a circle. There was no rush, no late, only the perfect unfolding of the present moment. The mirror of nature. I felt the pain of the earth, but also its incredible resilience. I understood that the plants were our elders, offering this medicine not as a drug, but as a bridge back to the family of all living things. The return. When the shaman's voice finally pulled me back to the physical world, the Malacca felt different. The wooden pillars seemed to glow with a soft, residual light. My body felt heavy like a suit of lead, but my spirit felt as light as a feather. I walked out into the pre-dawn light of the Amazon, watching the mist rise from the trees. I knew then that I could never go back to being the person I was. The me that entered the ceremony had died, and in its place was a witness, someone who knows that even in the darkest moments, the golden thread is still there, connecting us all to the heart of the infinite.